Spyro Reignited Trilogy. In the last game, or in the last video rather, we went and got through the Artisan Home, and today we're going to be covering the Peacekeeper's world, so let's get started.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Okay, and if you watched the last video, you'll see, or you might have noticed that the first dragon that we rescued, he told us to find dragons, and that's what the balloonist wanted. So the balloonist in this one wants us to collect a certain amount of treasure. So the first dragon that you rescue usually tells you what you need to do to move on to the next one. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see what the skill point is for this level. Scare 6 Norks into tents. Oh, okay, that's easy. Yeah, something that I'm a little disappointed in is that if you look at these rabbits, they're just rabbits. In the original game, they were jackalopes. So that's one of the few things that the developers missed when it came to the details of this game. They did a phenomenal job. I mean, especially considering from what I hear, they didn't have any source material to work with. They had to just play the game on a separate screen and just kind of see what happened. Okay, so it looks like we scared them all into their tents. And a little thing that used to make me and my brothers laugh to no end when we were playing this game as kids. They moon you when you burn the tent around them. At first they're shivering, and then yeah, they get a little cocky. So it's still funny as all get out. Alright, let's go ahead and get these guys going. Okay, so this is where the using the cannons comes into play. You can use them to get all of this stuff too, but there's some treasure chests around here that you have to use the cannons to get, because you can't. They're too hard for you to charge them, and they're locked and all that. All right, I think that's it for this one. Okay, I think we might have seen these before, but these are the, like, you can charge them or you can flame them, but you have to jump up to get that. Okay, let's see what this dragon has to say.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterfly.
It's fantastic. Yeah, and if you noticed in the first world, they were all, well, they were artisans. And in this one, they're all, you know, soldiers, peacekeepers, if you will. But I just thought that was really cool. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, but here, let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
The world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasure, I'll show it to you.
Okay, so if you get all of the treasure in the Artisan Home, you really just need like maybe 300 treasure left. But we're gonna go ahead and finish the entire level before we move on. Just because I like to be thorough and I like to be consistent. And I don't like going back and looking for things like after I've already left that area. I like to just move on. Come on now. I apologize, my dogs got spooked. Hold on, sorry guys.
Ellie, hush.
Sorry about that, guys, I apologize. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, and this is, without a doubt, the hardest flight level, I think. I know I say I think and without a doubt in the same sentence, but it's just, that one gets on my nerves. But we'll do it eventually. Just not right this minute. And there's a blue man over here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get him. Oh man, I remember those guys being so hard when I was a kid. It's amazing what happens when your motor skills develop a little bit more. Ooh, he's scary.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Ellie, hush.
Okay, let's see. Alright, let's... There we go. Make it rain. Oh man, we're only missing 2. Alright, let's see which way. Huh. So, oh, they're right there on the shore. Look at that. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to Dry Canyon. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm still so mad that they're not jackalopes. Not mad, just, you know, disappointed. I mean, like I said, Toys for Bob, the creators of this particular version of the game, they did an absolutely phenomenal job, and I'm really hoping that the success of the Reignited Trilogy leads to more Spyro games being made. Like, not necessarily remakes of old ones, although that would be cool too, but I just, oh my god, I would love for more Spyro games to come out. That would just make my whole life. Alright, so... Conan. That's funny.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
I love how they named him Conan, but made him look more like... Oh god, what's that guy's name? drawing a blank here. Nope. Okay. Alright, Boris. Dang, he's cool.
Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Man, I love how they gave him like a bull's head, complete with the cowbell, but then they gave him a rattlesnake tail. Man, that was cool. Okay, so let's see. Ah, that's where he wanted. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. Ah, okay. So, little tip. There were, like a trail of gems right there. So what we do is we glide along here, and that leads us to the last dragon and the last bit of treasure that you usually find at, oh, Maximus, that's such a cool name. But that's how you get to the harder
Incredible
ones.
glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head.
Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
Alright, and we can go this way now. Oh god, not another one. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ha! Yes! Man, I remember when I was a kid, me and my brothers used to hate those guys. Alright, let's head this way, see what we can find. This is one of the bigger levels in the game, but definitely in Peacekeepers. Like, you have to get 400 gems in this world. Ooh, 25. Okay, there's that. Now we come this way, and instead of flying over to that area, we're going to want to aim over here. There we go. And this will lead us to the other section. Alright. That guy. There we go. Cool. I was not expecting to get both of them. Alright, come on, you. And find this guy. Bye-bye. Ivor.
Is
Oh my
that
God.
you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known...
I forget.
He's like a World War I bomber pilot. He had band-aids on his wings, I love it. Ah! Alright, let's find a bunny for sparks. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you always want to back away from those things, because you will take damage from them. And that key that we found earlier with the dragon, that was hard to find. The chest for it is over there. I want to say this is where we glide for it. Let's see. There we go, alright. Alright, there's that. This is probably going to get us our last little bit of jewels, or at least very close. Oh yeah, and watch the cacti. They actually shake themselves off. I find that hilarious. Alright, now we're gonna have to go back up here. And right over here. I'm pretty sure this is the last of the jewels in this level. There we go. And an extra life. So, go back up here, and that'll take us to the exit of the level. Alright, now we can move on to the next one. Come on. Alright, cool. Ow! Okay. Cliff Town. Okay, let's go with that one. Yeah, I do like that you can kind of control him while you're doing this. Yeah. Okay, so this one, there are a lot of kind of hidden things that are a little that are a little hard to find. These, for example, they're right at the beginning of the level. Oh, I need to find a lizard. Okay, and okay. Yeah, and you also, all of these pots that you find, you need to flame them too, otherwise you're not going to get all the gems in the level. Already got that one. Let's find some lizards before I die. Okay, but yeah, you flame her, then yeah, see, and then the gem comes out of there. So yeah, that'll definitely save you some time knowing that, because I remember when I was a kid, it took me and my brothers forever to find that. Oh, I love this guy.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
I hate this guy. Alrighty then. Let's just go ahead and get all these gems, and we'll come back for the blue man in a little bit. Yeah, you definitely want to check in all the nooks and crannies for this level, because if there's a place that they can hide gems, they're gonna do it. Oh, and there's an extra life. there's the blue man. And I find that the easiest way to get this guy is like to hug the corners and then flame him whenever you get close enough, because if you try to take him just by charging, it's going to take forever. Okay, so check around here. Oh, come on. There we go. Ow. Alright. CTR. Whoa, what does that mean, Daniel?
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Okay, and like I showed you guys in the first video in the Stone Hill. Oh no, I don't have that one yet. I've got the Insane Trilogy, but I don't have the racing one yet. I am looking forward to getting it though. But like I showed you guys in the Stone Hill level in the last video, this is one of those areas where there's a force field, so it looks like you can go out there, but you can't, so just keep an eye on, like, in between these guys. Alright, is there anything else? Let's go ahead and get all these buzzards.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Okay, and what he means is that whirlwind, and after you get him, it's unlocked, so that way if you, like, say you fall down here, you can just get up here without having to go all the way around and then gliding again. But makes it a lot easier when you're trying to go through and get all of these. Okay, anything else? Let's do this. Yeah, and like I said, with these guys, every 10th butterfly gets you an extra life. So definitely keep that in mind when you find an area with a lot of like lizards or sheep or whatever they're using in that particular level. Okay, and one of the hidden things in this world, you have to go all the way over here. I am 26. And glide all the way over here. Then that should be pretty close to all of our gems. Okay. Oh. Okay, but get over here and glide to these buildings. Okay, and you see that little rocket right there? You want to jump up and flame it. If I can get it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, and it's going to make this chest up here explode. Alright, and that should be the last of them. No! What's going on? Okay, and like I said in the last video, if you hold down, if you're on a PlayStation, I'm not sure what it is on other systems, if you press down on the left stick, sparks will point you in the direction of any treasure that's left. So maybe I just missed something up here? Oh, yep, I did. I'm still missing 2. Okay, let's see where those are. Right, that way. Ah, okay, I see where I missed them. There we go. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of hidden stuff in this level. Probably this one. I mean, this is definitely in my top 3. It's been one of my favorites since I was a kid. I also really enjoy Skyrim, games with a story. One of my favorite games that no one's really ever heard of. Dang it. Oh, right, I forgot. Once you get to the top, this whirlwind will open up, and it helps you get to the top a little bit easier. Anyway, but like I was saying, oh, hold on, let's make sure that there aren't any skill points. Nope, nope, no skill points for this level. But one of my favorite games that not a lot of people have ever heard of, it was on the, the GameCube. It was called Second Sight, and it was one of those, it was like a military shooting game, but it had a lot of puzzles in it too, and I really enjoyed that. I've also been playing the Slime Rancher game lately. It's one of those that I can just kind of pick up and put down whenever I want. There's no pressure to it. And I also really enjoy the Arkham games, except for Arkham Origins. That one, in my opinion, was a disaster. But all of the others I just absolutely love. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go down into the ice cavern. Yeah, I've had some people recommend that too. I'll definitely give it a shot. I want to say that's one of the ones that my husband has. I'll have to check it out. I also really like the Dishonored games. I think those are fun. But this is one of those games that I can't even tell you how many times that I've played through it. It was when I was 4 years old, my uncle got it for me. This was when the first PlayStation came out. And he got it for me for my birthday. It had just come out. It's been one of my favorite games ever since. I've played it numerous times. I used to play it all the time with my two brothers when I was a kid, and I just, oh my god, I just think it's great.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
So that's him telling us to flame the big guys. This is another one of those levels that's just really huge. It's really easy to miss places that you're supposed to go. And I want to say that it has like 400 gems that you have to find in it. So yeah, it's a pretty big level. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Come on now. And the bats are where you get the butterflies in this game. They're a little bit harder to catch just because, you know, they fly, but... Alright, and this looks like... Yeah, so we're gonna have to find the key before we can open that one. I hear a dragon. There it is. Todor.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Okay, and these two, they might just look like ordinary lamps, but you gotta ram those to get those two. I want to say that's... I don't think I can get there from here. But that's where you find the key. Is right over here. I want to say you can jump off. Yeah, I can definitely make it there. Yeah, and if you want to drop down, you just press the triangle button. In the other two games, that gives you a hover ability and it gives you a little extra footage, but they didn't put that in the first game. And they left it out of the Reignited Trilogy to stay true to the first game, which can be kind of annoying when you're used to having it, but I understand why they didn't put it in there.
Thank you for releasing me.
Okay, and this is the guy that he meant when he was talking about them wearing armor, so you can't flame them, but if you charge them, it doesn't hurt them, but you can push them off of the cliff, so that's how you gotta take care of those guys. Okay, so there's that. And we're back here. So... Okay, so let's see. Right over here. There we go. Let's see how close we are. 232 out of 400. Oh wow, we're still missing 2 dragons too. Okay, let's see. I know that there is... Oh wow, it's way over there. Okay, there is a way to get 3 extra lives for free in this game, but you have to really pay attention to it. Well, in this level, not this game, sorry. Okay, let's see, go around. Okay, and this is where we started. Okay, right here. Okay, so you jump here and glide around this way, and there they are. Okay, and right in here. Okay, and that's where we get out of here. Asher. Oh, he's pretty cool.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
At least he didn't just say thanks for releasing me. I always hated it when they do that. Alright, here's a spot where you have to be kind of careful. You can go in here. And like I said before, these guys, you can't flame them. Charging them doesn't hurt them, so you have to push them off the cliff. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so depending on where they are, you might have to hit them a couple times. Oh, get back here, Bat, I need you. Okay, and like I said before about these guys, just be careful to actually make contact, otherwise you're going to fall off the cliff, and flaming it doesn't do anything, so you have to charge it. Ow. Oh dear. Okay, now I really need one of those bats. Oh, get back here. Oh, hey, free life. There we go. Ragnar.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Yeah, I also love that they got the original. Well, he didn't play him in the first game, but he did play him in the second and third Spyro games. But they got Tom Kenny back to voice him, and for those of you who don't know who that is actually the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, cool. And we're done. And I think I checked before, but I just want to be sure. Yeah, no skill point in this level, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so I'm probably gonna move on to the flight level in this one, just because I like to do the boss level last, just because, you know, build up the suspense. But this particular flight level is actually, in my opinion, one of the hardest ones in the game. It's called Night Flight, and it is a colossal pain in the butt. But we're gonna try our best. Yeah, that's Clifftown. We already did that one. That is Dr. Shemp. He is the boss for this particular world. So let's go ahead and get Night Flight out of the way, and then we'll take on him. we go. Ah! Come on. I hate this level. I hate this level so much. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Okay, there's that. No! That's why I hate this level. I hate it so much. Alright, mulligan. Alright, going a little smoother this time. Yeah, and in any of the flight levels, you can press the X button and it'll make you flap your wings and you get just a little bit more height. And I took a wrong turn because I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna make it this time either, are I? Nope. Alright. Let's see if the third time really is the charm. Oh, got it. No retry. Get me the hell out of here. Like I said, I usually like the flight levels, it's just that particular one just drives me insane. Okay, now that we've got all of these, we can go ahead and get to the boss level on this one, who is Dr. Shemp. And he's one of those, he's kind of funny, but he's also really annoying, so... You are. Okay, and word to the wise, if you don't get those guys, you need to go to where they ran off the cliff, which I think that was where it was, to get the gems that they drop. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see. Dang it. Okay. Okay, so we go around here to this whirlwind. And then if you look over here, there's just 125. And that's what a lot of people miss in this one, and then they wind up having to go around and look for it a lot. So let's go and take on the big man himself. Okay, before I...
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
I love how he says this with a knife in his hand. Okay, so let's check for skill points real quick. Okay, so it says perfect, so basically what that means is we can't get hit by him. Okay, let's... Oh. There we go. And you have to get him on his back. Otherwise, because he's got that metal plate on the front, so it's not gonna... And he hits you differently every time. Like that one, he came up and just tried to whack you. This one, I want to say he tries to take your legs out from under you. Oh, never mind. Come on. There we go. Okay, the next one, he tries to take your legs out from under you. I know that's one of his moves, and there we go. Alright, cool, and we got the skill point. Okay, and then here is the treasure chest. There we go. And then, right down here. Then we have to go and take her out, and that should be the last. Alright, cool. Alright, now we just take the whirlwind back up and exit, and that's pretty much it for Peacekeepers. Yeah, you do have to be extra careful while going through here, otherwise you'll fall in. Alright, so let's get back. It's pretty cool and ominous all at the same time, the blocked out sun. Alright, so let's make our way over to the balloonist, and he'll take us to the Dreamweaver's world.
I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop aboard for the Magic Crafter's world if you're ready.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm probably gonna... I'm gonna stop this video so I can make Magic Crafters its own video, but I'm going to start right back up again if you want to keep watching. This world is actually one of my favorite of the home worlds. It's got a lot of cool stuff going on, and the dragons in it are just absolutely beautiful. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.